Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is another Apex Legends video, guys. I know you guys love watching my Apex videos, and I love making Apex videos for you guys, so it's a win-win situation here. Today's video, I went ahead and decided to make another tier ranking list for Apex, but instead of being Legends this time, I went ahead and ranked the weapons. Now, before we get into this, subscribe if you are new, smash that thumbs up, help me get this video to 10 likes. That's a very easy goal. You guys will knock it out, no problem. Now, back to the list, guys. So I made 4 tiers here, and from worst to best, it goes drop when you can. That's the title of the tier. Decent weapons, amazing weapons, and OP weapons. Now, my favorite thing about Season 6 is honestly, you can basically pick up any weapon and go. It feels like the most balanced season as far as the weapons go. And maybe that has something to do with the R9 not being on the ground anymore. I don't know, to be honest. But boom, drop when we can. Let's just start off with that. In this category, I went ahead and put the P20, the Mozam, the L-Star, and the Charge Rifle. Now, I know I might trigger a few people with the L-Star being in here, but honestly, I really don't like that weapon. And it's really, like, it's good, but for me, it's not as good as all the other weapons. Like, I'll pick it up just to hold energy. And I'm not counting hop-ups here, guys. So hammer points on the P20 and Mozam. No, because I love putting hammer points on Mozam. Don't get me wrong, guys. I love running around, especially with Armed and Dangerous. I love running around with Mozam. Like, do not get me wrong. I really enjoy this weapon, but I'm talking about overall strength of the weapons. And next tier, which is decent weapons, I went ahead and put Alternator, because it can easily get outgunned. I feel like RE45, like, I love the RE just like how I love the Mozam, but this thing needs more ammo, and like, that's my biggest issue with it. Eva 8, I hardly never pick this thing up. Massive out shoots this thing every day for me. Spitfire, the fire rate is just too slow now, it seems. But everything else shooting faster and harder. The Spitfire is just more of a spray and pray than it ever was, and like, it was already that, so it's even more of a spray and pray. And then the longbow. Longbow's awesome. Like, I really enjoy the fact that the Skull Piercer is back for it. It used to be my favorite sniper, to be completely honest, but I got the other two higher up on the list, and that's just because I've been liking them more for this season. And that's it for the decent tier. Now, moving on to the amazing weapons, as I titled them. And again, guys, I'm just listing these off. Like, they're in no specific order within the tiers. It's just the tiers are in the order themselves, not the weapons within the tiers. So the amazing weapons, I have the R301. Favorite gun. This thing is absolutely amazing. I will pick this up every single game if I can. G7 Scout is not as good as it was, but it still smacks kids. Mastiff. Everyone knows the Mastiff is strong. Hitting 98s all the time in people's faces, or you're hitting a 13 in people's faces. Like, that's my issue with it. I know people always say the gun's not inconsistent, you're inconsistent, but either way, whichever side you stand on that, the Mastiff isn't always as reliable as I want it to be. The Flatline, which is my other favorite weapon here, guys. Like, R301 Flatline, best loadout ever. But it just gets outgunned by all the other weapons. I mean, it does amazing damage, but I just feel like it gets slightly outgunned. The Wingman, nowhere near as good as it used to be, it seems. But it's still so satisfying to run around and use the Wingman, guys. That's why it's still such an amazing weapon. Hence, amazing. And then the Sentinel to top it off for that tier. Sentinel's amazing, absolutely slaps. If you have a lifeline who can just keep alting and just feeding you cells, you can very easily get like a 4K badge. All you have to do is hit your shots, because just charge it up, boom, do 100 damage, shield's gone, so on and so forth, and then boom, you know, hit someone for 140 headshot. Like, you can literally pop off with Sentinel. Quick scoping with it is very nice. And that's the last for the amazing tier. And then my last tier here, all these weapons are OP. And if you stuck with me this long, then you probably know what I'm going to say here. So let me just go ahead and say it. We have the Prowler. Burst Fire is absolutely amazing. Select Fire, absolutely amazing. But like I said earlier, like, I'm not counting these weapons based off their hop-ups. It's all hop-up-less. And yeah, Prowler still absolutely shreds. Hemlock, super amazing. Kind of took the place of the Scout for me with my play style. I use it at distance. But the reason why I put it ahead of the Scout is my hip fire is garbage with the Scout. But I'm a lot more confident hip firing, or even just switching it to burst mode and firing at a closer range fight. And then we have our 3 green absolute monsters in this game right now, guys. The Volt, Havoc, and Devo. Really nothing for me to explain on that. Like, we all know these things are super, super strong. And then the triple take to top it off. The built-in choke's absolutely amazing for this thing. It's the best sniper, it's the best shotgun in this game. And it's just so easy to break people. All you have to do is really hit one good shot with the charged up choke. Like, fully charged. And then the next shots you can kind of just fire without charging, and then you've guaranteed to down someone. Super amazing gun. Anyway, that's my list, guys. Let me know what you think. I got some Octane gameplay here in the background, so I'm gonna let that finish off. And with all that said, subscribe, smash that thumbs up, and again, guys, really tell me what you think in the comments below. Like, I want to talk and have a nice conversation about all this with you guys. With all that said, I will see you guys in the next episode. I just spent all this time and I haven't used.
See someone out there. Rápido. Patch, jump that out. Getting held back.
Attention, the kill leader has been eliminated.
1 minute before the ring closes. We have time.
Shield cell here.
Repairing.
Barrel stabilizer here. R301 here.
The ring is in close proximity. Less than 1 minute.
Phoenix kit here.
Have any extra energy ammo.
After.
Don't slow down now. Only 2 other squads left.
Oh, balloon.
I saw someone, and I don't think it's go time.
How to get the whole lobby.
Already inside the ring.
The rest of the lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a zipline.
That's the team fight.
Oh, hang on, there's a zipline.
Have a zip line for the zip line.
What do you think is over here?
Oh, yep, there's another octane. Got massive, what the hell?
One more
I
squad.
got it.
Cracked that raid.
I am. Reload. Hit the ejector seat.
Going to face.
Charging up my shields.
Oh,
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
Getting help.
Recharging my shields.
where's this bloodhound? Is he in this building?
Replicator being
I believe so.
Yo, replicators coming in for a landing. Arc star.
Oh no.
Farther below.
It sounded like he was like in the building.
enemy spotted.
127 on Octane.
I went through the portal.
Is right here.
They spotted.
Portal's up here.
Let's go here.
Recharging my shields.
About to be hellas. I'm gonna.
Reloading. Down that one.
So,
Taking shots.
Oh! It's behind.
The enemies are shooting at me. Grappling.
They're just like eyeing.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
I'm not with him.
I got
Oh,
all that.
Giving my shields a recharge.
The Chris.
Reloading.
I had the blood or bang down, so I don't know if I got a
Recharging my
resin.
shields.
Who's ready to fly on a zipline? I am. Recharging shields.
Reloading. They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
I am taking fire, friends. I am down.
Oh, Rick, there's one shot right here.
Contact with enemy. We should
Coming
go
off
this
jump
way.
pad, chasing you.
Just in the air.
Let's do this.
Care package. Getting shot at. Enemy taken out.
That was my fault. So it's really weird to throw jump pads uphill because they just like land right in front. Trying to throw it like on their portal.
We